I got my greens, nice greens. Gonna have some avocado. So see, I'm not eating any rice, which I may be tempted to, even though it's brown. I don't feel like it because it's still carbs. So we're not doing that. We're not doing any bread. This is the children's bread, raisin cinnamon. Nope, just some veggies and chicken. That looks pretty, honey. So there you have it. There is my chicken. He always likes to make it crispy on the outside. I like it crispy on the outside like it is. I like that little bit of sauce on it, because then I don't need any real dressing. Okay. It's good. See, the underside is still nice and soft. So you don't need to eat rice all the time or carbs. Nope. Looky here. My double wall mugs from Tea Bloom just got here. So Kenton kind of left this here with his sneaky self. He was teasing me, annoying me, but I didn't notice that this box had gotten here, so he left it. So let's see. Let's see. I've always wanted these double-walled mugs. Have your hot chocolate and your tea or whatever. Oh, they even include like one of those tea bags. Not tea bags, but teas. Yeah, the tea blooms, the flowering tea. This one's pomegranate, pineapple. Nice. So they include two tea bags. All right, let's see how these look. Oh, they're not that heavy. They're not that heavy. Ah, yay. So yeah, it looks like a typical mug, doesn't it? And it looks like a large mug. It's actually about the same size as this. I'll wash it and put some almond milk in there. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I just washed it. And I will drink it. I promise I will drink it. All right, that's enough because this is a big mug. I will drink it. Oh, isn't that adorable? I just love it. And it's gonna look amazing with one of those floating flower teas. Yep, I think you can drink cold drinks in it, hot drinks in it. And I will leave a link in the description box to where you can get these Tea Bloom mugs. Just like I left previously a link to the teapot and the tea set that I had before on my birthday. So yeah, if you want to buy it yourself, the link is in the description box. Beautiful. Oh, you're drawing that, Kareem? That's cool. Not really? How's that work? That's pretty cool. Hmm. Interesting. Technology nowadays. Huh? Should I do it with 5 people?
Yeah, there's only 5 on this one.
So is this a class project?
Yep. Just storyboards.
We're in Ollie's. Get a lot of discount books here. It's like I saw myself. I'm not used to myself with this short hair. Not yet. Kenton just picked this up for Kareem, this Deadpool drawing set. I like Ollie's. They have like a lot of stuff. Pretty discounted. School supplies. So how many of you guys have your kids at home? And how many of you guys have your kids on campus in college or something? It's like good for storage. Storage of like anything. Oh, it's only what? $2.99? That's cool. could keep my beads, and I have a lot of like little crafting things. Yeah, I think I'll get it in purple. Oops. It's cute, but it holds quite a bit, I think. Books and books and books and books and puzzles and games for kids. And then it's like a puzzle of all kinds of stuff. They have like plates, paper napkins, okay, paper straws. I like these vintage looking paper straws. And the napkins. So we're heading towards fall though. This looks a little bit more fall. It could be fall / spring. It's a nice size, very tea time size. I don't know, do I need them? I kind of like real plates though, so maybe not. But I will get the straws and I will get the napkins. Look at these gold plastic knives and forks. They have them in gold, they have them in silver. So it's such a shame that we're not having these large gatherings of people or catering events. But usually I would be so excited to have people over and use all this nice stuff. Yeah, it's plastic. Ooh, how nice are these pots? Look at these pots for only $14.99. I wonder the quality though. Let's see, let me feel it. Huh, it's not bad. Oh, okay, good. You found me. You found me. Okay. I got this. This is for storage. Oh, see, Kenton got practical stuff like dishwasher soap. Good. And what's this? Multi-cleaner disinfectant. Good.
Hospital strength.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here admiring these pots. Ooh, it actually feels quite heavy, honey. Feel that. $14.99 is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They're pretty nice, right? Pretty nice.
Right, yeah. It's usually 60.
It's usually 60?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to decide, that small one probably is not practical for us. We're more of a larger size. Yeah, they're quite heavy. I was surprised. Look at this avocado quote pan. It's nice, but I don't really like the color too much. Not for me. But if you have this color in your kitchen, why not? This right here is like baking, cooking heaven right here. Just look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff. And it's all like, you know, nice stuff that hasn't been sold in the fancy stores. $7. Holidays are coming. And how much is that one?
30. The same
30?
brand as the pot.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's heavy. They have the rack, so you can do a roast. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Right. Basics like shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste. You name it, they got it. Pads, all of that. So, mommy, if you're watching this, when you first move in, you don't go to the fancy stores and spend all your money on everything fancy. You get your basics from stores like this. You get all your plastic stuff and basic stuff from here. Kenton's always collecting these bird feeders. You know what we need is bird food. We keep getting bird feeders and we got no bird
We
food.
don't have any bird feeders. We have hummingbird feeders. These are regular bird feeders.
You know, and they've been eating all of my blueberries.
Well, that's why we get them right now.
They even have car stuff like windshield wipers, car care materials. I'm not even into stuff like that, but I'm impressed that it's here. We were out there looking for fancy chairs when we could have been here for $70. I mean, they look like $70, but they're not the most, probably not the most comfortable. But no, seriously, I would not spend a ton of money on a pet thing. I would come here and buy it. Why would I go and spend so much money on certain things? They even got carpet, rugs. So for someone starting up, this is not a bad place to be. As we head into fall, the fall things start popping up. I am not ready for fall. I love the summer. But it is what it is, as Miriam loves to say. Ooh, let's see if they got, well, did they have toys? Of course they have toys. Of course they have toys, Habiba. Bye, Kenton. I'm gonna go look at toys. I'm always looking for miniatures in the toy section. Okay, here we go. There's the little doilies. Oh, fancy Nancy. Look at that. Cute. Very cute. Here are all the toys. I got a lot of toys, I have a particular type of taste of things that I tend to look for. So I don't necessarily look for all the baby stuff, not really, unless it matches the scale that I need. You guys ever been into these nom-noms? What are these? Nom-noms. Nom-noms? It's like they're toys that look like food. Now these teeny-weeny 8-pack Friends set might be perfect for my girls, because then they could look like, you know, my dolls have dolls. You know, my dolls have little toys to play with themselves. He found me. We play this game where we hide from each other. What is that? Wonder Woman blocks. What'd you get?
Supplies.
Cookies. I saw some cookies in there.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Coconut.
I can't believe I'm in here and I didn't even think about food. Okay, so anyway, if you're in the South, this is typical Southern attire. A lot of the people like camo around here, or camouflage, because they go hunting and deer hunting and stuff like that, and fishing. So a lot of people in the South wear this sort of stuff. I have never in my life worn it yet. I don't own one camo outfit, not even one. Not my vibe. I'd wear this though. This says American Pride. I would definitely wear this, and it's in black and it's extra large. Let's see how much are the t-shirts. There's no price tag. Yeah, actually this one's not bad either. This one's got a price tag. Does that say $4? Wow, that's really good. That is cheap. For around here, $4 for a t-shirt, that is cheap. We're at the checkout. This is what it looks like. And they have hand sanitizer here. Antibacterial. So it's antibacterial, so here's the gimmick. It's not antiviral. You know? So this will kill bacteria, but this is not killing the viruses. Yeah, so pay attention. It is not antiviral. The pandemic that we're going through, Corona, is a virus, not a bacteria. Okay, so we should be on our way out soon. Oh my goodness. See, it's called Ollie's Bargain Outlet. Right next to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, there was a lady in there in the store with no mask. I was like, there was a sign that says do not come in unless you have a mask. But she clearly had no mask. She was like looking at me like, well, I'm looking at her.
Yeah, she's looking.
Right?
She's looking for a confrontation.
Right, like she really was. And then she would come like right next to us.
Yeah.
So we kind of moved out of her area. I don't know. Sometimes there are people who really still believe COVID is not real. I don't
Or
know
they
what-
just don't care.
or they don't care. They just think it's not going to happen to them, right?
Yeah, well, or they just don't care about anyone else.
So I just want you guys to see. It's been literally 90 degrees today. Actually higher than 90.
Why do you have your mask on in the
Oh,
car?
I don't know why I have my mask on. Yeah. Kenton just reminded me I'm in the car. I can take off my mask. Who does that? You have your mask on and you keep it on, you forget. Okay, so I was trying to show you, it says 70 degrees, but honestly, while we were standing out, it felt more like, I don't know, 75
Yeah.
because of the humidity. And it was over 90 degrees today. So it had to be 8:30 before we could get it down to 70. So it's Monday evening in the Kenton, Spencer, and Habiba Tunal household. And I'm a little late for dinner. I got some onions. Kareem cut these onions for me. And I have some wild caught salmon. So, you know, they have farm raised salmon, but they also have wild caught. You know it's wild caught. Wild caught? I can't speak because the salmon tends to be a little thinner, a little bit more muscular. Farm raised salmon tends to be a lot thicker, fatter, because it's farm raised and God knows what else they put in the waters and in the food, whereas this is wild caught. It can be a little bit more expensive sometimes, but maybe not by much, and you can find this in your supermarket. So that's what we're gonna cook today. So I was gonna do it in the oven, but because it's kind of late, I am gonna do it quickly stovetop. So really simple, just gonna season it and make sure you wash it off properly. And I'm going to use lemon or lemon juice to clean it. So hopefully it'll fit in this fairly wide pan. And I'm just adding a little bit of oil. Not too much, but enough for the fish not to stick. If you really don't want it to stick, go ahead and add some onions to the pan first, and then you can put your fish on top. So how was your week? Today is actually Labor Day, and I really miss, you know, I didn't think about Labor Day till someone really pointed out to me the whole parades, you know, if you live in New York City, you remember the parades, the West Indian or Caribbean parades. All the different Caribbean countries would come out, and the music and the dancing and the food and the colors and the people, just so beautiful. And even though we haven't done that in a long time, but I miss it when I think about it. And especially now during this pandemic, when we really are restricted with what we can do. All right, so gonna drain this off a little bit and then season it well. It's already pretty dark outside. I mean, you know, you can see, but it's dark. Because see, look, that's lit up. I need some peppers. I like these little peppers. They just give a little bit of flavor without being too hot. And they're really, yeah, they're not hot at all. Wash them off, of course. So I'm just opening up all my spices so that I can just shake them up. Actually, not this side. Okay, so we got a little bit of paprika. Just put that all on there. And I'm not afraid to season my food. All of it. We definitely gotta have some allspice. Allspice is like pimento, but that you don't have to put too much. You gotta be careful with that. How can we forget our time? I have some time outside, but I can't be bothered to go get it. So I do have this bidet time. I already washed my hands. You don't want to dip your nasty fishy hands into the seasoning. So put that in there. Your onions are pretty nicely sauteed. See that? And now I'm gonna put our fish in there. Our seasoned salmon. Okay. Kind of alternate. Wait, this side, yep. See that? Covered the whole pan. This is a big pan. And maybe I can squeeze some room here. Not ideal, but I can't be bothered to cook it in a different pan. Sometimes if I'm using a smaller pan, I'll literally use 2 different pans at the same time for the same family dinner. So what are we gonna do with these little peppers? I think I'm gonna leave them whole in the pot. I just like how it looks. And you still get the flavor, and then I'll just dice one up. So I'm just gonna throw this in the pot. And you can already see the edges are probably really cooked underneath there. So we might flip it in a few minutes. But the thing about salmon or most fish is you just kind of have to have a little patience and not try to like turn it or move it around because you don't want it to fall apart. So we already have our steamed rice going for the kids and for Kenton likely. I'm not going to eat rice, I'm just going to eat the salmon and some vegetables. And here are the vegetables. This is zucchini and squash. Super simple. You literally can eat it raw, so it really doesn't take time to cook. And then some broccoli, fresh, firm broccoli. And literally you can have dinner on the table, like I will say realistically 15 to 20 minutes when it comes to salmon. And oh, I got to show you this pot. So this is the pot I got from Ollie's the other day. It's already washed, and I'm going to use that to saute the vegetables. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. And remember, it wasn't even that expensive. So I already washed off the veggies, washed off my broccoli. And I like them kind of chunky. I don't like them too small. I like them also crunchy, kind of al dente, but the kids like them super soft. So what I usually do is just take out my portion and then let it continue to cook. So I have just a little bit of water in this pan already, and I'm just literally cutting and adding it directly. I can smell the salmon has caramelized on the bottom, so I need to quickly tend to that. All right, yeah, I can smell it. Smells good. Okay. Hope I haven't burnt it. Let's flip it. Now remember, I had the onions on the bottom, so that kind of protects it. Oh no, looks good. Kind of protects it from sticking to the bottom and from burning completely. Okay, so maybe what I was smelling mostly is the onions. Right, so that's what I was smelling. So I'm almost out of this reduced sodium soy sauce. It's pretty much almost finished. And just a few drops left. I'm sure I have some in the pantry, but we got something else. We got this sweet chili sauce, and this is nice. It's kind of like similar to putting honey on it, like the dipping sauce. Like if you have like egg rolls and you had a sweet dipping sauce, this is like that. But it's really nice as a glaze on chicken or on fish. Yeah, it's been in the fridge, so it's thick, but it gives it a nice color. Okay, there you go. Nice color. And I just kind of like to spread it out on the fish. And in the oven, this would have been really delicious too, because then you get this sort of caramelized top. Back to our veggies. Lovely. Okay, how's our fish doing? See that? How simple was that? You got a sauce, you got caramelized onions, and I didn't even mash it up. Last thing I want to add to the fish are some green onions. So I'm only going to use one. So I'm just going to take one and rinse it off and then dice it. Okay. And I really think it's done. Simple and delicious. Dinner is served. Alright, this is one of the kids. As you see, we have rice already on the plate. And in my opinion, I might have overdone the veggie a little bit, but that's how they like it. Okay. There you go. Oh, by the way, Kenton is out taking a test. He has a test for law school, and they insisted that it be in or on campus in a classroom, in a monitored classroom. So that's where he's at. So that's why we're gonna go ahead and eat before him. All right, I think that's enough veggies for me. This is my plate. Piece right here. Okay, let's put a little bit of sauce on there. Flavor. Because you know, we need to have our plantain. Well, we don't need to have it, but we just like it. And I know some of you keep saying, why don't I bake it or boil it? It's just not the same. It's not the same. Now that is not bad though, right? There you go. And this is what you'll see. And I loved walking over to the new developments, which aren't too far from us. But it's so interesting to see these houses. Every time we walk, there's a new house that's come up. I believe you buy the land or a plot, and then they build a house. This particular builder will build a house for you. So look at this house with like 2 balconies on top and below. Decent size house.